Kylie, and you're watching Rapido.
Kylie Minogue's new single, Finer Feelings, is out next month. Remixed by hip DJs and remixers, Brothers in Rhythm, it's probably her least commercial record yet. Clubs, though, seem to be as much a part of Kylie today as Neighbours was yesterday.
I was clubbing a lot last year. I seem to have settled down somewhat, but I found I was very influenced last year by the clubs themselves, more so by the people in the clubs, and also by the music. So I definitely think it had an effect on the album that I did last year, and I'm sure it will continue to do that because I love going to a good club.
In 4 years, Kylie Minogue has had 16 consecutive hit singles and turned from a squeaky clean soap star into a naughty vamp. It's been one of the most successful ever image changes in pop, and one that Kylie would have preferred to do in private.
Easily the worst thing is being judged and having many different expectations placed on you. And I mean, for a start, I'm continually asked about why are you changing? I say, well, it's nature, you know. If I could stay 18 forever, great, but, you know, no one can. I would much prefer to be able to do my growing up in private.
Last year, Kylie went on a tour that was as revealing as her costume. Her fans loved it, but the press weren't convinced. In fact, Kylie's last album showed that she's an artist currently at a crossroads. The press might have likened her stage costumes to Madonna's, but just like the Material Girl, this year Kylie wants more control.
For this year, I'm really not sure what's going to happen. I'm actually in the middle of thinking about it right now, talking to manager and record companies and blah blah blah. So who knows? I would love to work with some new people as well as Stockholm Women, which was great. The last album, there was many changes in their setup, and I was able to do some songwriting.
There have been reports in the tabloid press about Kylie asking for £2 million from any record company who might be interested. But even though she denies the figure, she doesn't deny that her contract is up for renewal.
All I can say is that my contract is up for renewal, so I can't lie and say I'm not talking to record companies, including PWO. But no figures have been discussed. Well, that sounds awful. No figures have been discussed, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I wasn't even here, but that was news to me as well.
Kylie's relationship with the media is crucial. On the one hand, fashion spreads in Vogue, ID and The Face have given her a credibility she wouldn't otherwise have. On the other, she could really do without tabloid stories about her being an alien or having her stomach pumped.
I have made changes, but it hasn't been like, oh God, I have to do this. I just don't go to places that are going to give me grief. I think I've developed something of a sixth sense about people who want whatever. I think all it really takes is common sense. You just have to be sensible.
Everybody now knows that Kylie goes to clubs, that she's a flirt, and she's no longer the gawky girl next door. But there's still one aspect of her stature that continues to surprise people when they first meet her.
You didn't even say it to me. I could tell you just all you wanted to say, wasn't it? I do. I do, but I guess I don't think I know anyone shorter than me, so I guess I might as well be, you know. I try to tell myself it's better than being in the middle. But I guess for one thing is because I am very short, but also people expect, you know, celebrities to be larger than life, and we're not. We're just very normal. Well, I'm very normal.
Come and have a seat. We're going to call you Bunches Minogue
Yes,
from now on.
do.
Have a seat. Bunches Minogue. Now, before we go any further, now we've used these as, you know, as part of the prop for the Easter thing. I don't think there's anyone else coming up here for the time being.
Slip away with one.
So you can have whichever one you like. Oh, there you are. That's all right. Is it true?
No.
You were spotted in a second-hand shop in Paris buying an outfit.
I'm very often spotted in the second-hand stores buying up.
And is it true that that was the outfit that you wore on Thursday on Top of the Pops?
Yeah.
Oh, right. How often do you do that? Do you mix and match stuff that you would not spend a fortune on designer labels?
All the time. Second-hand stores are great. I mean, some people really are not fond of them, but it's great when you find things that no one else has, and I always have comments on second-hand items.
Is that now a case of it's obviously not saving money, but using it for different styles and creating your own image rather than buying things that are already created?
Yeah. Well, I am a bargain hunter at heart anyway.
I know you are a shopper, aren't you?
I am.
Born to shop. What about Paris then? Because you're a bit of a fan of that part of the world, aren't you?
I tend to go there as often as I can. I have a very good girlfriend there, so if I go to Paris, I'll stay with her. If she comes here, she'll stay with me. And I was very happy to do a video there.
So you shot the video for this song?
Yeah, in Paris.
You've used the director before, haven't you?
Yeah, he did What Do I Have to Do and shot. And I'd actually wanted to work with him before, but he was never available. He's a very good director.
Got any holidays coming up? Summer, you know, looming on the horizon, the daffodils are up and spring's in the air, going live's coming off. No? No holiday? Good.
I'm sure I'll manage to.
Life of a pop star, right?
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Nice to see you. And don't eat it all at once, otherwise that perfect complexion will be blemished.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. No, the arm's going a bit sharper, Kylie. You gotta get it right. Ready? I get it. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cousin, you gotta get it right.
Right. Let's do it. Breakdown. Let's get to it right now. Right now. Make it happen. Somehow needs a touch or so much. Don't you see? I gotta say. Let's get to it right
Tell you what, that was some harmony there, Kylie.
Brings back good memories.
Yeah, I was going to say, before the sweetness, you can sing really well. That was great, that. That was obviously from your Let's Get To It song. Any reason why it's called Let's Get To It?
No.
Just we've all got to get to our bottoms, really, and do something.
Do whatever you please, really.
Yeah. I like the choreographer there. Who is a bit...
Venel. Hi, Venel. He can be very bossy at times, but that's good. I need some discipline.
Now, before we start getting questions from all corners of the studio, I'd like to ask, that tour, I mean, it took you, where, Australia?
I started in Australia, went to Japan, and ended up here.
Right. All the different audiences, how different are they? I mean, the Japanese are really quiet, maybe, and the Australians are really rowdy, or...
Well, the Australians are very rowdy. And the Japanese are quiet, yeah. So from Australia, they were making loads of noise, but as soon as the lights go down, they're screaming their heads off. And then in Japan, you could almost hear a pin drop when you go out. It's like, oh God, I think they're going to hate this show. But they just react in a different way. They get up and they clap and...
Who are your best audience?
Either Australia or here, because they're my best market. So I get the best reactions. But it is nice to play in Australia because it's nice to play at home.
Yeah.
There's something special about that.
Well, you satisfied my curiosity. Now it's time for Victoria, I think, first. You've got a couple of questions.
After starring in The Delinquents, would you like to make any more movies or be in any more musicals?
Yeah, I'd love to. I'm just trying to find the right film with the right people, and also it's difficult for me to have time available to do a film.
So talking of musicals, did you see Jason in The Japanese technicolor.
yeah.
What did you think?
I thought he was great, and from what I hear, the show keeps getting better the more they do.
Would you like to do something like that?
Not as Jason, of course. I know. I mean, I can't be the third person.
No.
Not at this stage. The thought of being tied down to a show like that for months and months and months.
Simon, you're all primed up there.
Has there ever been a time when anything has gone wrong or something embarrassing has happened during a performance?
Oh yeah, lots of times. There's times where the audience will never know that something's gone drastically wrong, and some things go wrong which I couldn't even tell you about because I just never tell. But I may sing the same verse twice, or I'll suddenly like have a bit of a blank or forget my dance routine, or Venel, who you just saw before, the choreographer, choreographs things or movements around what I'm going to do sometimes. And I change it each night. I mean, I might go left one night, go right. The next night, they're like, oh my God, where's she going to go tonight?
Sort of thing that you'd notice, but probably that hundreds of people
the audience, it
watching
makes no difference to them because it's a brand new show, and it should be different each night.
What about you, Rachel? Got a question?
Have you any ambitions that you haven't fulfilled?
Oh yeah, lots. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of things I like to do in this business, such as more writing, more songwriting, films, another album, more tours. There's many things to do, maybe even direct a video, just something like that.
But you can boss Vernon about as well, can't you?
Can what?
You can boss your choreographer about as well.
Oh, I do, don't worry about that.
What about you, Steve?
What do you enjoy doing in your spare time?
I mainly enjoy spending time with friends, whether that be going to the movies or going away to the country or just staying in, having dinners. I love going out to dinner. That's nice.
You made your friends a dinner, didn't you?
I did. Cooked a birthday dinner.
Tell us what it was.
Oh, I shan't give away the secrets. It was just absolutely tantalizing.
Now, your brand new video comes from Paris, Paris, isn't it?
Yeah.
You really like it?
Yeah, I'm very happy with it. I had wanted to...
What's it called?
First of all, Plan a Funeral.